Hey everyone, welcome! Today, we're going on a healthy grocery haul together. I'm going to show you what I look for, how to pick good quality items, find some budget-friendly options, and even decode some of those nutrition labels. Let's get started. First up, the produce section. My favorite. When picking fruits and veggies, I always look for bright, vibrant colors and check for firmness. Avoid anything with too many bruises or soft spots. A great tip for saving money and getting the best flavor is to look for what's in season. It's usually more abundant and therefore cheaper. And don't forget the frozen aisle. Frozen fruits and vegetables are picked at their peak ripeness and are just as nutritious, often for a lower price. They're perfect for smoothies or when something isn't in season. Let's grab some berries. See these? They look plump and there's no mold. For storing berries, I like to wait to wash them until right before I eat them and keep them in a breathable container in the fridge. For leafy greens like spinach or kale, I often wash them, dry them thoroughly, and then store them in an airtight container with a paper towel to absorb excess moisture. This helps them last so much longer. Alright, let's move over to the grains and carbohydrates. I always try to opt for whole grains. Think brown rice, quinoa, whole wheat bread, or oats. These have more fiber, which is great for digestion and keeping you full. When you're looking at bread, for example, flip it over to the nutrition label. I look for 100% whole wheat or whole grain as the first ingredient, then check the fiber content. A few grams per serving is good. Also, glance at the added sugars. You want this to be as low as possible. For a budget-friendly option, check out the bulk bins for things like oats or rice, if your store has them. Or consider store brands. They're often just as good as name brands, but cheaper. Now for proteins. For lean animal protein, I might look for chicken breast, turkey, or fish like salmon or cod. When buying packaged meat, check the packed on or sell-by date to ensure freshness. If you're looking at, say, ground turkey, the label will often show the lean to fat ratio, like 93/7. That means 93% lean. Plant-based proteins are fantastic too, and often very budget-friendly. Think lentils, chickpeas, black beans, canned or dried. Tofu and tempeh are great options as well. If you're buying canned beans, I always look for no salt added or low sodium versions. You can always rinse them well to remove extra sodium. A great budget tip here is to buy larger family packs of chicken or fish and portion them out into freezer bags when you get home. Let's head to the dairy aisle, or dairy alternatives if that's your preference. For yogurt, I try to get plain, unsweetened versions. You can always add your own fruit or a touch of honey at home. Take a look at the nutrition label here. See all these flavored yogurts? Some can have a surprising amount of added sugar, so check that added sugars line. Also, look for good sources of calcium and vitamin D for milk, whether it's dairy or a plant-based alternative like almond or soy milk. I again look for unsweetened varieties. And just like with other sections, store brands for milk or yogurt can save you a bit of money. Finally, let's grab a few pantry staples and healthy snacks. Things like nuts, seeds, and healthy oils are great to have on hand. When buying nuts or nut butters, look at the ingredients list. Ideally, it should just be nuts, maybe a little salt. Avoid those with added sugars or hydrogenated oils. For oils, extra virgin olive oil or avocado oil are good choices. Spices are your best friend for adding flavor without calories or sodium. Buying spices in bulk can be cheaper if you use them often. Or look for sales for snack items like crackers or bars. Again, that nutrition label is key. Look for whole grain ingredients, fiber, and keep an eye on sodium and added sugars. Okay, so here's a look at what we've got today. A good mix of fresh produce, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats. Remember, making healthy choices doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. It's about being mindful, reading those labels, and planning a little. What are your favorite healthy foods? Subscribe, click on like, share, and let me know in the comments below.